G'day everyone, Chris here, Indoors Outdoors with Edgy. Now I'm going to head down to the beach today in about half an hour. I'm going to head down to the rocks. I'm going to get on the rocks. The last two videos ago I went down and I was on a beach. I think it had a small little dead penguin on the beach, which was pretty sad to see, but I said I'd come back and I'd do the rocks on that beach. Well, that's where I'm going today, and you guys are coming with me. If you're wondering what I'm going to take on this hunt, because I'm hunting on the rocks, I'm going to take a few different tools. So let's have a look and see what I'm going to take. Rightio guys, well this is the setup I've got pretty much. So I've got the Equinox with the 6-inch coil. I've got a shovel and I've just got the basic tools here. I've got a pinpointer with the treasure pouch. I've got some gloves. I've got the chest mount for the camera for the phone, but I don't think I'll use that. I've got digging tools, 2 digging tools, and the boots, the old work boots that I'm going to use when I'm walking around on the rocks. So that's pretty much the setup of the gear I'm taking today. And also today guys, I'm going to use this. Now this is a waterproof case for my phone. I got a new phone for Christmas, a Samsung S20 FE, and it's pretty awesome. That's what I've been using to film. So hopefully the film quality will be a little bit better as well, but I have tested it, it does work. So that's what I'll be using with the camera today. Rightio guys, well let's get in the car, let's drive down to the beach, let's get on the rocks and see if there's any hidden treasures in there. I will admit though, the weather's not the best, so you can have a look. She's a bit grey and it was quite windy this morning, so we'll see how we go anyway. Rightio guys, well I made it down the beach today. There's a fair few people here too, so let's get on the rocks and see what we can find. Alright guys, well I made it down to the beach. There's a few people here today, which is pretty good, pretty cool. And that's where I'm going, right there. Get on the rocks over here, hunt around out there. Righto guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a target, I'm going to record it, and then I'll dig the target and then I'll show you. Rightio guys, now it's windy as hell, but if you're wondering how I'm doing this, I'm just walking along and I'm finding cracks like this. And I'm just scanning over them with the 6-inch coil, and I'm walking around trying to find the deeper cracks, see if I get a noise. There is a lot of discrimination noise, I think. So anyway, I haven't had any signals yet, so just hold on and I'll get a signal and we'll dig it. Alright guys, so I got a first signal down here. $19.20. Right, I'll dig it. Rightio guys, well I found it and it is this. Must be a piece of metal object, crap. That's what it was. Not what I would have thought, but I was thinking maybe a dollar coin. But anyway, you can't rule out all the metal as well, I suppose. Rightio guys, next signal. $14, $15. Alright guys, so I just dug it out there and it is beeping down here. So I'll just show you. There's no more. Oh, it's beeping right here too. Oh, what is that? Oh, I can see it. Oh, what the hell is that? Looks like I don't even know if that's a coin. It's pretty toasted. Could be a coin, maybe a 10, it's a bit bigger than a 10-cent piece. Anyway, she's pretty rotten. Alright guys, next signal. $16, but she's a bit dodgy. Anyway, I'll try and get it, see what it is. Alright guys, well I'm not having much luck on these rocks at the moment. I have found one coin, not sure what it is, but I'm thinking of just having a look around, maybe go a bit closer to the shoreline. I'll have a look in these rocks just here. But anyway, there's a ton of rocks to do, so I'll just keep poking about and see how I go. Hopefully I'll find a few more targets. Alright guys, so I'm just going to walk a bit further over this way, see how I go. I did have this little hole here, you know how on rocks you check the holes. So 14, 15, I'll dig it out, see what's in there. Alright guys, so I've got a little hole here, and I've actually, nice little hole, little pocket, and I've now got no signal in the hole, but I do over here. Alright, it's only small, it is 14, 15. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. 20 cents, is it? 20 cents. I'll give that a wash. Little 20 center sitting in the pocket. Okay, well that's one, at least I found one coin. Oh, another coin. Alrighty guys, so I just hopped down into this little section here, and she's sort of a bit of a ravine, goes up this side and up this side, and I'm just scanning over the rocks down here. I get a feeling there's a lot of steel work in these rocks. I've seen star pickets sticking out of them, and it looks like there's steel running through the rocks. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, it's probably a big star picket down here. I'll dig it and see what it is. And I found it. Big piece of lead. You know it's lead because I can do this with it. Straighten it up. So there you go. Big piece of lead. Put that in a lead bucket. Alright guys, well I'm just having a break from on the rocks. I wasn't really getting any signals. I come back up to the cliff face here, and just hunting around on all these rocks. So, and I just had a signal down here which was about an 18, and I just found it. Little piece of copper and a little piece of copper metal. Anyway, let's keep hunting. Alright guys, I'm just walking back. I'm going to walk back this way. Might try a bit on the sand and a little bit on the water's edge. I'm not getting too many targets, but I did find this thing. Big ass piece of metal sticking out of the ground. I can't even, oh, I might be able to get it out. Shit. That's stuck pretty good. She's stuck under this big ass rock. Damn. Just a bit of aluminium, I think. She's bloody stuck in there. Might have to lift this rock. Yeah, you guys, got it out. Just using my shovel. Whacked the shovel under here, lifted her up. Oh, shit, nearly broke the shovel. God damn. Lifted it up a bit and then dropped it back. Just a big chunk of bloody aluminium. It's like someone's door frame or something. Window frame. Anyway, I don't know how I'm going to fit that in my bag. Alright, let's do the water line, see if we can find some rings. Rightio guys, well, I'm not getting too many signals at all anywhere, and it's real hard on the dry sand with this 6-inch coil. I'll probably just head back. I sort of did a little bit on the wet sand down there, but no signals really, so I'm just going to head back to the rocks for a little bit longer, and then we'll get home. It's starting to rain too. You got rain behind me, rain up this side, so she's going. Well, I'm giving this case a good workout, so we'll see how she goes. We'll see how the videos turn out. Might sound a bit muffled because I got this waterproof case on the phone, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway guys, we'll get on the rocks a little bit more. I'm trying to find this rock crevice that I had the other day, which was giving me a high signal, so I'll try and look for that again and see if I can find it. Rightio guys, so back on the rocks here. The exit's just over there. and I did get a really solid, so I might try and dig it live on here. It's really solid. I don't know, might be a bit of aluminium. Oh, it's a big sinker. Here we go, look at that. We got it. Big massive sinker. Yeah, not lucky enough for it to be a coin, but there we are, guys. More lead to the bucket. Geez, I should be able to make a few dive belts weights now. I've got a ton of lead. Alright guys, so I'm still walking around and I'm just going over the cracks, but I don't know if you can see that in there. I can see it. I'll try and get it out, see what it is. It just looks like maybe a bit of metal. Anyway, let's try and get that out. Feels pretty, I can feel it, but I can't. I've got to try and wedge it out. Alright, so I did manage to get it out, and that's what it was. A little bit of metal, bolt, screw with a washer. Interesting. Looked more like a coin or something, but alright guys, I made it off the beach. A little bit disappointed, didn't find much. Not many targets in those rocks. So I don't know if I'll come back. It's not much good if you're not finding any targets, is it? Anyway, let's get home and check out what I got. Alright guys, well I made it home from the hunt today. It didn't go that well. I didn't find many targets. I did probably about 2.5 hours, 3 hours on the rocks. I wanted to go back and try and find this crevice that I found the last time I was there. It was giving me a really high signal up in the high 20s, early 30s, but I didn't find it. So anyway, I did a lot of walking around and didn't find many targets. So let's have a look and see what I got. Alright guys, as you can see, it's a little bit sparse on the display rug. But anyway, let's have a look. So we found this big massive chunk of crap, chunk of aluminium. Found that under a bloody big rock, and this was my first signal here. I don't know what that is. That's a little bit of metal, just corroded, buggered, really. I did find this, if you remember guys, I did find this, the actual washer was sticking out and I actually saw it. And it looked like a ring or a coin, but it's just a little bit of metal, little screw with a bolt with a nut on it. So that wasn't anything fancy. And then I did get this little bit of, looks like a little bit of copper. So we got that. That was, I forget the number that rang up, but anyway. And then 2 bits of lead, 1 big sinker, 1 of your big triangle sinkers. And this, well, that's pretty heavy, that is. That's a heavy chunk of lead. So those 2 will go back in the lead bucket. And we're getting a fair bit of lead. And I only got 2 coins. 2 coins. Now, they're both 20-cent pieces. This one's really corroded. It's a lot thinner than this one. So I can't see the face, I can't see the designs on them. So, but I'm pretty sure it's a 20-cent piece. It's pretty much ringing up the same, 16. But they're the only 2 coins I got, unfortunately. So a very minimal finds on this hunt. Nevertheless, it's good to get out and do a hunt. Alright guys, well, it was a bit of a sad hunt. Didn't find many targets. I probably won't go back to this one again because it's a little bit remote and I don't think there has a lot of traffic in that area anyway, so I probably won't go back there. But it was good to go. I wanted to test out those rocks and I wanted to take the 6-inch for a spin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and come along with me on the treasure hunting adventures. I'm Chris, Indoors Outdoors with Edgy. See you on the next hunt.